right, Jeffrey,
How you
we're
doing,
live.
sir?
We're live. I'm fantastic. How are you?
Doing great, doing great. Enjoying this Christmas and getting ready for the 2025.
That was quite the little weather we had yesterday, wasn't it?
Yes.
Y'all didn't get any of the tornadoes, huh?
No, we didn't get none on our side of town.
We didn't either. We just got a bunch of rain, um, and then of course today was just absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. So,
Right.
but you've been doing all right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm ready for 25 too. It's going to be a great year. 24 was a great year, so just keep it going, I guess.
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Hey, one thing I'm excited about is February the 6th and the 7th.
February 6th and 7th is our next Difference Makers Conference right here in Houston. And so we're doing something a little different for this one. We've got not only myself and Jeffrey, but we'll also have Pat Clark is coming in for it, as well as Raymond Burke. A lot of guys know Ray Burke from Spray Wash Academy. And so, man, we're going to cover a lot of ground with us four guys and our knowledge and what we know and what we have to share. And so, just to give a little background for the folks that are watching, this Difference Makers Business Conference is nothing about teaching folks how to clean. We're not teaching how to clean a house or how to clean a roof. This is more from the business end of your business. And we're talking about property management, sales, how to work with property managers. May even have a property manager coming in. I'm still working on that. Um, we're talking high-end residential sales. Patrick Clark's going to do something on that, as well as he's going to talk about building a team, because even if you're brand new, you've got to be thinking down the road as a business owner about building a team. How do you add on crews? How do you add on employees? Things of that nature. So Ray Burke will be talking some commercial as well. And also, hopefully, he's going to talk about getting government contracts. He does a lot of government type contract work. So he'll be talking about that as well. And then, but Jeffrey always starts it off with casting your vision. Talk a little
Yeah.
bit about that.
Well, I'm excited this year, Doug, to talk about vision is because, a lot of times I think that people really don't understand what a vision for your business really is, and I like to look at it as I mean, your vision is, it's not just a dream, it's a destination, and you got to trust it. You got to believe it also, and you got to keep working at it,
Exactly.
as because, like I could say, Doug, if your dream was fulfilled over one night, and one night, hey, I like to say that was a long night.
Oh yeah.
you
Oh
know
yeah.
and in that, and also in your vision, I'm gonna be talking a little bit about, the purpose of your vision, giving directions and staying focused, and being motivating you and your team, and helping customers understand your brand and your purpose, for your business, because you want to be able to, create this vision board that I talk about. It's so funny because last year y'all gotta see some. I brung a personal vision board, and I think you all guys saw some stuff on there y'all wasn't supposed to see on my vision board last year.
Right. Right.
But
Right.
nah, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. But
No,
no,
I know.
it's about, I like to say that vision board is something that's going to hold you accountable. You need to put something in front of you for as what type of equipment that you are believing for, what type of trucks, uh, pictures of your team, pictures of businesses that you're trying to, attack in that. And I mean, it's just so refreshing to understand that, when casting your vision, you have to see where the beginning, but also in that vision, see the ending of it. If you're starting in 2025, you got to see your vision where you want to see it at in 2028, and it's going to take some work. And I'm going to talk about that a lot this year, Doug.
Right. And I think one of the cool things you do too sometimes is one of the cool things that you do is sometimes your vision changes because if I go out to my parking lot here and I start walking down the parking lot, I'm seeing the vision of everything that I can see. If I turn left, my vision changes.
Right.
And sometimes I want to say, that's not the vision. That's not what I wanted. And maybe I needed to turn. So there's sometimes in your vision, when you're creating that vision changes over time. As far as maybe building a team or adding an employee or adding another truck and all, and what does that look like? So, yeah, creating the vision for your company. And, that's one of the things I teach when I'm teaching about how to clean a house or how to clean a building. Start it off with a vision, and vision yourself where you're going to start, where you're going to end, what all you're going to do along the way, how you're going to attack this wall, that wall, whatever.
Yeah. And I think another important thing about vision too, Doug, is that you have to have a vision statement for your company. Telling people what's your not only what your business statement is about what you're going to do for them, but also what your statement is going to do for you. And because early on in business, I had a vision of taking a vacation 3 or 4 times a year. And I had to keep that in front of me, but also it wasn't just about what my business was going to do for others. Also wanted to create something what my business was going to do for me as well.
Sure. And that's super important. Not only, and not only the vision from that standpoint, but one of the things that we also talk about and spend some time on is money matters,
Yeah.
and how you have to take a vision of your money matters from the end of your company perspective, because you've got your personal finances and you've got your business finances, and you want to try not to let
Right.
those two mesh. You don't want to be robbing Peter to pay Paul and Paul to pay Peter, or whatever. So Kelsey, our CPA, will be here as well, and she'll be talking about the money matters end of your business, showing you what a P&L statement is, showing you what a balance sheet is. I know one of the things you enjoy is that pricing sheet that we
Oh
go
man, yeah. Yeah, that prices sheet literally changed the way I started looking at my business, because when I got to plugging those numbers in, sometimes it's okay to write it down on paper and everything, but the sheet you all created is when you put those numbers in there, and when you real discreet with what you putting in there, man, you can actually come out with seeing what you make in a year, where this is going, and that and this here, and it gives you a real good outlook on where you what you're trying to do through your business and what your business is going to do for you as well.
Correct. And that's, one of the things that we do that is we see a lot of times, and people even call me and ask me, how I've got this job, how should I price this, or what should I price that? Well, that's really something that starts out in the creating the vision of your company. You've got to know from the get-go how you're going to price your services. You can't wait and get started and then asking other people, how do I price this? Because that other person that's giving you a price, he could be going broke, or his price may not match up with what you need to price it at,
Right.
based on your business and the expenses of your business and what it takes you, to stay in business. And it can be based on your expenses, your area. I'm not necessarily talking about what the market, brings. I don't care what the market brings. I care what it takes for me to stay in business and be profitable. So the money matters is a huge thing of creating the vision, and that's why we have Kelsey come in and talk about what that takes. I also do a thing on mind mapping your business, all the little intricate things that you've got to do and take care of, from getting your federal employee number to checking accounts and taxes and all of that kind of stuff. We go over from an operational end, administration end, financial end. There's just so many things that you have to look at and take care of when you're starting a business. Now, if you're just doing this as a hobby to get a little bit of exercise, make a little side money, that's a little different. That's not necessarily a business. But if you're trying to start and grow a business, something that's going to be financially stable and sustainable over a long period of time, then these things that we go over are super important.
Right. And I think one thing I love about the Difference Maker Conference too, Doug, is that it's more than just picking up a wand or surface cleaner. I like the business aspect side of it because we're teaching guys and showing guys, you know, how to use the correct verbiage, what to go in and hear what a property manager want to hear or a Fortune 500 company want to hear. And also, I mean, we're showing you how to structure this because you know it's more to, like I say, it's more than just picking up a wand. You know, you have to know how to present yourself, you know, when
Right.
going into a high end or going to a high end client. And I like, you know, one of the things you teach, I don't know exactly which one it was you teach, you know, you say when you go in the yard, you're looking for something, it may be a Texas A&M sign or something like that, to really start that conversation, to break the ice in order to get that customer comfortable with you, but also you being comfortable with them, you know, and building up your confidence in what you're getting ready to talk to them about, you know.
Sure, absolutely. You're looking for something somewhere, something in there that can help give you some type of common ground. And if I walk in and see it's an Aggie graduate, then I know quite a few Aggie graduates. I may know that the Aggies just stomped all over my Seminoles last week or the week before or whatever last season. Yeah, things of that nature that we go over. And it's really, you touch on it in one of yours. It's really about building and cultivating that relationship.
Right, right. And that's one of the things, you know, when dealing with commercial so long, that I've built a lot of long-term relationships with some of the property managers, to that I have that relationship, that when they move, because property managers are always, they're looking for more money as well. So they moving from place to place, getting jobs. I mean, getting new manager positions and things like that. And when you have that relationship with them, 9 times out of 10, hey, they're gonna call you, say, hey, let me get in here, let me see how everything run, and I'm gonna bring you with me because I have a relationship with you in that particular area of my expertise, if I can use that word, you know, saying, hey, I'm gonna
Sure.
bring you along with me because I know going here, I like my sidewalks clean. I don't like no gum on my sidewalks. I don't want no algae on the side of my business, or, you know, just I want somebody that's gonna be that showed me they have my best interests at heart. If you're out on my property and you see a broken sprinkler head, hey, I was out here at such and such property last night and I saw, you know, sprinkler head busted out. And they like those kind of things because now you showing them that you have their best interests at heart. So guess what? They're going to show you they have their best interests at heart by building that customer relationship.
Right, exactly. Well, just to remind everybody, this is the Difference Makers Business Conference we're talking about. It's coming up February 6th and 7th. Registration is open. We've already had a few people sign up. And just to let you know, there is an early bird sign up discount where if you sign up before January 6th, then you're going to get a reduced rate. I think it's $351.27, and then it goes to four something after January 6th. And so this is 2 days of business, business, business. How to build property management work, how to build different streams of revenue, residual income to your business, money matters, all kinds of things that's going to help you build and grow your business. And so you want to make sure that you get on that. This is probably our fourth or fifth one that we'll be doing. We've done them in Florida, we've done them in Atlanta, and of course, we've done about three here in Houston. I think this will be the fourth one that we do in Houston.
Yep.
But like I said before, Patrick Clark will be here with us, as well as Ray Burke, myself, and Jeffrey Blackman. And so, real quick, Jeff, before we go, you just wrote a little devotional book. Tell everybody about that.
Oh, well, I just wrote a devotional book. It just went live on Amazon.com. Also, it's on BarnesandNobles.com, and it's called "Breaking Through the Storm: A 30-Day Devotional to Inner Strength." And I created this book based on uh coming off of a book called Hurricane: How My Life Became a Category 3. So I released the 30-day devotional side on it, showing how in life we go through so much, but some people just don't know how to navigate through life challenges. And also at this conference, I'll be talking about never giving up. And
Right.
my devotional book has that in that so many people want to give up because they don't have that inner strength. And in this book, I'm guiding you through a 30-day journey showing you how to develop that inner strength through the word of God, and
Right.
also how to deal with everyday challenges, because this book is talking about everyday challenges. And I'm giving you a day by day for 30 days, how to break through the storm and also how to break this cycle over your life.
Right. Yeah, I bought mine this morning. As a matter of fact, I bought the Kindle edition and I started to do day one. And I came to a point where it's actually a little workbook where you can write some notes down and answer some questions and write some things that you're thinking down. And so I immediately went to Amazon and bought the paperback, and it'll be here tomorrow because I want to be able to do the notes and things of that nature. So I would highly recommend, if you buy it, to get the paperback, or I think it's in hardcover as
Yep.
well. But just what I was able to see on Kindle, I was very, very excited. I think I'm going to start it January 1st so I can do the 30-day. Great way to start off the year.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
it's a great book, Doug. Also, it's a heartfelt. I wrote it from the heart. Some
I'm
life
sure.
experiences that I went through, and writing from that book are some of the things that helped me. And now I'm far from perfect, but I tell you one thing: some of the things that I wrote about in that book were life changing experiences for me. You know, from sleeping under the bridge in New Orleans, Louisiana, to now, hey man, Arthur, man.
Right. And that's one of the things on your Never Give Up that you talk about at why you should never give up at the Difference Makers Conference is, man, you had a lot of reasons and a lot of, not necessarily excuses, but a lot of reasons to give up. But you've proven and shown why you should never give up. God's always got a plan. God always wants to use you in some way other than just, what we do is pressure washing. What we do is help people. What we do is teach people, but that's not necessarily who we are.
Right.
That's just kind of what we do. So that's going to be a big thing too at the Difference Makers Conference. Jeff always closes it out with why you should never give up, because we want you to leave and know, hey, things are going to get tough.
Yeah.
Things are going to get a little hard. You're going to have some decisions that you have to make. They're going to be wrong decisions, but it might mess you up for a little bit, but you're going to learn something from it. It's not a reason to give up. It's a reason to keep pushing and keep learning and keep going. Yeah, so you can get registered for the Difference Makers Conference at pressurewashingschool.com/events. If you have any questions on it, just email me, pressurecleaningschool@gmail.com, or you can also call or text me at 281-883-3630. So, Jeff, take us out of here. We'll be back again next week with another update and keep doing this up until the time of the event. But take us out of here for today, buddy.
Hey, we're looking forward to seeing you all February the 6th, February the 2nd, I mean 7th in Kingwood, Texas. Hey, y'all, I'm telling you, get online, register, get your spot, because I think it's limited seats only. So get in there. I'm telling you, this is going to be a life changing experience. Hey, you may not get four more guys on the same platform that you're going to get ready to get February the 6th and the 7th. And we're going to give you, hey, also, too, bring your pen and your paper, be ready to write, because we're going to give you way more than what you're paying for. Trust me.
That's right. Yep. We're going to give you some solid, actionable steps that when you walk out of there, I promise you, within a week, you're going to make way more than what you're paying to attend this and get the knowledge from these 4 guys. So thanks, Jeff. We'll talk to you again next week. We hope everybody has a blessed, very blessed weekend and a very happy new year, and y'all be safe.
Yes, sir. See you next week.
All right.